Before we get started, I wanted to mention I'm now offering written readings along with my Zoom readings that I still have on my website. I have a price range from $10 all the way up to $77 for my readings. So there should be something for everybody's budget, and take a look on there if you're interested. I have other services as well. Thank you guys for watching. Hello everyone, welcome to 2023. This is my first video this year. I wanted to do a look ahead for the year. So we're gonna go through season by season. So I have two different decks and then some oracle cards here, and we have 4 piles. So go ahead and pick which pile you want to listen to. Let's get into it. We have green jade. This is like a Druzy quartz, I forget the name. I think a carnelian and a labadorite. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choose which pile you want to listen to get a 2023 overview of what you can expect. We'll dive into different subjects and see what comes out for everybody. Okay, pile 1, if you chose green jade, this is your 2023 forecast. We're going to look at what comes out for you, what key themes are going to be coming for you. So I'm going to go through seasons of the year, and then we're going to get some key themes for each season and an overall oracle message. So let's get into it. We're gonna look at winter first, winter, spring, summer, and fall. We'll do it that way. So the first 2 cards are your themes for winter. Okay, so you're focused on building your legacy. I feel like if you are in a winter climate right now, you're kind of hunkering down and focusing on your responsibilities, what's important to you, the people that are important to you that you want to build with and grow with. So I feel like you're very business minded, career minded, and family driven. Even if you don't have like your own family, maybe just being there and supporting your extended family or your parents, your siblings, or you might be an entrepreneur, or you might just be into the kind of value systems where different generations build into businesses or kind of follow similar career paths. Maybe like everyone in your family is a doctor kind of thing, or you have multiple generations of like psychologists or teachers or blue collar men or something like that. So there might be a pattern in your family, or even like a popular thing to do in like the region you're from, like might be a geographical thing. So like for instance, like if you're from Hawaii and you're into surfing, that kind of thing, like you might be into it because of where you're from, the influences you grew up around. So this might be skills or talents passed down to you from different generations or taught to you. So you might have been someone's apprentice or understudy. And I just feel like throughout 2023, this first season, you're going to be focusing a lot on building those foundations and working on skills that are important to you. You might be like completing some kind of program or some kind of schooling. You might get a promotion at work. You might switch careers. I feel like you're adjusting and upgrading things about your foundation and that aspect of your life. So that's what I see mainly through winter pile 1. Let's look at what comes out for spring. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like it's just a natural progression of what we're looking at from winter. You're really moving forward with your goals and things you want to focus on, especially career, money, finance. This could even be investments, writing a will, opening a business, something like that. It could be like paperwork official. This could also be like filing taxes, getting your taxes back, planning out what you're doing with that money, how you're gonna make more money with your money, or take care of things you need to take care of for your family, that sort of thing. So I feel like you're very focused, nitpicky, and I feel like you're calculating a lot of things. So you're being careful with the details of your business, the details of your life, any kind of paperwork, any kind of things you have to file, process, turn in, that sort of thing. So you're being very diligent to make things run as smoothly as they can, and you're focusing on opening up something new in your life. So some kind of career path, job, field of study, or new venture. I feel like it definitely has something to do with making money. So you might be learning a new way to make money, or exploring a side hustle, or completing a program and graduating school, taking on an internship, starting a new job, something like that. So springtime is very much a progression of winter, and you're focusing on that abundance coming through in your life. So if you're worried about money, stay focused and keep moving forward. It's going to come through for you, especially I can see through in spring. So don't get hung up there, or don't, if you're in the beginning stages here in the present, if you're watching this when I post, it's coming through more towards spring. So keep going and keep the faith for whatever you're working on. So let's see how this ties into summer. Okay, the Death card and the Ten of Swords. So you're definitely going through some kind of ending through the summer, some kind of big transformation. This could be painful, or this could be something you're very much attached to. So it's good that you have a heads up that this is coming. This could be some kind of change in like your family setting, some kind of change in a relationship, a job, something important to you. So I mean, I don't want to be too grim. It just doesn't look very good. This could be like, it's definitely an ending. So if you're expecting something to end, this is definitely going through the process of that. So if you needed to lay something to rest, I feel like it's going to naturally happen throughout summer, or you're going to have to deal with something that is in an ending stage, and it's going to hurt a little bit with the energy I see here. So be gentle with yourself working through that, and just know that this is something that like was inevitable to happen, because this is with the Death energy. You're working through this energy, so it's not just like stuck in the Ten of Swords, it's working through it. This could even be like going to therapy, or meeting like a biological parent that you never knew if you grew up in the system, or something like that. This could be like addressing something that happened in the past, or something that was painful. This could be like working through that. So that is also kind of that energy too. We're gonna keep going and then skip back, because I forgot I had Rider Waite cards for all the seasons. So we're gonna go backwards a little bit, skip around. So summer is a little brutal, or you're working through something kind of heavy. So expect that. I feel like this will be something good for you in the end, but it might not be fun to deal with. And then next fall, you're gonna be focusing, okay. I feel like this is maybe like a windfall in your business, or something you've been working hard on, and you're going to be able to spoil your family with it. So maybe you're going to get like a big bonus at work, and be able to get a big like holiday and Christmas haul for everyone, be able to spoil people in your life. This might be you get a significant raise, or a new job, or like a side income takes off, and you're able to take care of the people in your life, maybe buy some really nice things for people that you care about in your family. I'm seeing like a lot of celebrations. So I feel like you're working really hard in winter and spring. You're going through something heavier in the summer, and then you're gonna have a lot of celebration following that in the fall. So at least that's good news, knowing that you're going through this. It's coming out on the upside. And this is the Four of Wands is also like a very happy and joyful card. So it's like a lot of things that you've been wanting, you've been wishing for, you've been hoping for. They're gonna start to manifest in your life. And so it might be something with astrology or something like that. It's like the turning of the wheel. It's your time more in the fall, and that's when it's gonna come through for you, so expect that. Let's look at winter, spring, dropped her. Summer and fall. And your oracle card is celebrate your wins. So yeah, Spirit acknowledging that you're gonna go on some ups and downs this year, so hold on to the good things that are happening. The winter is definitely focusing on money, on your family, on your stability, on making a name for yourself, setting a foundation, and working on your goals. Spring is definitely like a boost of forward energy. Your creativity is coming out. You might be starting something new with this double ace here, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This could be something family related, like you might be trying to have a new family, or thinking about having a child, or this is just like something new that could be good for your stability or your family or the people you care about. And summer with the Queen of Cups here, you're definitely in your emotions, processing something. You might be going through a real ending or something kind of painful, but this is working through some things you really needed to work through and to process and to let go of. So it's going to be very healing for you and good in the end, so don't resist that. And then in the fall, I feel like even throughout this celebration, maybe there's something missing or someone you're missing. I feel like there might still be like some kind of bittersweet energy to this. So if you lost someone literally through the summer, it might just be like missing that person, or the energy is kind of tainted by this energy. But I don't know, maybe you just realize it's not everything. Like, don't put too much hope in like material gains or getting to a certain level in your life or crossing off certain goals. Yes, they're gonna make you feel great, but it's not the end all be all. Like, learning to be happy and content in yourself and writing emotions day to day, like you have good days and bad days, and how just being human and letting life kind of take you on those ups and downs without like letting it get to you. So I feel like you're working through that kind of in the fall. Like, why do I feel so amazing, yet I'm still regretting this or missing this or having to deal with this over here. Like, there's still this issue, or there's still this thing that like plagues me that I have to deal with. This could be like a mental issue, an emotional issue, just some kind of wound. Or this could even be like betrayals in the past or people you've had to let go of. Like, really, that might be it. Like, when you're spoiling people in your life and celebrating, it might hurt you that these people aren't included and you wish they could be, kind of thing. So I'm seeing some of that energy too here at Pile One. So don't forget to celebrate your wins. Don't forget to let life be light when you can. Have fun when you can. Like, yes, work hard. Yes, work towards your goals. Yes, work on healing. And yes, celebrate. Like, you need to let your life have different seasons and go on those ups and downs and just enjoy the ride, kind of thing, you know? So try not to be too focused on any control. And yeah, it looks like you're really winning this year. Like, you're really going towards some big things and having some really awesome things come through for you in the end. So you're going to be feeling really comfortable, especially by next fall. So hang in there, Pile One. DM me or email if you want a reading. Check out my website, check out my Instagram, and comment down below if you got anything out of this reading and you want to say hello to me. And thank you guys for watching. Bye, Pile One. Okay, Pile Two, if you chose Druzy Amethyst, this is your pile. So we're going to look at every season, winter, spring, summer, and fall of 2023. We're going to look at what you're going to be dealing with, the major themes, and what you can expect this year. So let's dive into it. I'm using a couple different decks. So for winter, group 2, you guys are dealing with Page of Swords and 3 of Swords. So I'm actually feeling like 2023 is going to be
start off in like a healing sense for a lot of you, and some of you it's going to be conflict. The Page of Swords I look at is people looking into you, talking about you. This could be gossip, this could be people in your business, people talking about your business. You're under some kind of review, so I feel like you're dealing with some kind of scrutiny throughout the winter, throughout the beginning of 2023. And this can be an internal energy too. It doesn't have to be external. She looks the same in both cards here. So this could be just you, yourself, working out some deeper issues or some pain or healing from something. You might have just gone through a breakup, just ended a job, just moved, just gone through some kind of major ending or transition. So I feel like you're either working through that, and maybe that's attracting scrutiny. You're feeling kind of judged by your peers is how I'm getting this. And sorry if this is starting off heavy, group 2. I just want to read the cards authentically. So if this isn't your pile, choose another pile. But for the people that are dealing with something, I want to be authentic to that and talk you through it. So if this is your pile, stay. If it's not, choose another pile. But for those of you that feel like you're working through something internally that's quite painful, that you're trying to heal from, or you feel like you're getting a lot of scrutiny from the outside, people maybe judging the ways you have tried to heal yourself, or different seasons you've gone through where you haven't been at your best, or maybe you're acting out in certain ways, like acting out your pain or your trauma or whatever you're going through. So I feel like this really bothers you, whatever it is. Like if it's a breakup, it was really hard on you. If it's a transition, it was one you weren't expecting. If it's betrayals or something you're dealing with the outside world, criticizing you or being too hard on you, I feel like this really did affect you on a deep level. Maybe you don't show that, but Spirit wanted to acknowledge this, wanted to acknowledge that you're working through this or that you're dealing with this. So it's significant enough to come up. So I want to acknowledge that and not ignore it. Let's look at your major theme here for winter. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like you're kind of in this energy of lack, or like not wanting to release whatever you're letting go of. I feel like you weren't ready to let go of this. You weren't in the right headspace or the mind space, or your heart just wasn't ready to let go of whatever this is. So you might actually be even clinging on to it, reminiscing about it, going over it in your head, that kind of thing. So try not to beat yourself up if you are, and just know that like sometimes when you're in the thick of it, and y'all know this, it's really hard to see your way out of it sometimes, and you can get caught up in the woulda, shoulda, couldas, or wishing something worked out. But I feel like down the line, as different things come into your life, you're going to see throughout this year that like Spirit is going to show you why it didn't work out. So I feel like you're really holding on to someone or something, or an idea or a life or something you thought you were going to have that you didn't get to have. So if that's you, if you're laying something to rest and it's pretty painful for you to do so, just know that Spirit's trying to help you work through this, and just helping you learn the lesson of like letting go. And I'm like with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you it's a timing thing. Like this is something you're meant to have, just not right now, but Spirit has to teach you how to let go. So just be easy with yourself, group 2, and seek the help you need. Different healing modalities if you need to work through this, different kind of therapies. There's Reiki, there's traditional therapy. You can join a gym, join a yoga class. There's hypnotherapy. There's so many different ways to deal with pain and trauma. So if you really need some assistance with this, please seek it. Please be gentle with yourself. Let's move on to spring and see how this is going to unfold. If I'm whispering, it's because I'm filming early in the morning, so I'm trying not to wake everyone up. So spring, All right, well, that makes sense. So 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. You're feeling indecisive about where to put your energy, what to invest in, who to invest in. So I feel like you're just feeling really like fresh, really new. Sorry, why did I start fidgeting with this? It's like the energy of, yeah, like you're too brand new. Like you don't, coming out of this conflict, maybe you don't know where to live, what kind of job you want, what kind of relationship you want, what kind of partner you want. Maybe friends, if you had to walk away from friends or family. I feel like you're just, this is so fresh. You're feeling a little unstable. You're still making moves here with the 7 of Pentacles. You are investing in your future. I feel like it just feels uneasy for you. You feel a little blindfolded, like you don't know which way to go. You don't know if it's going to work out based on the past and maybe fears you have. So that's the energy I'm getting right off the bat with that for spring. So the major thing is to take some rest with the 4 of Swords here. I feel like you had a lot of big plans for this year and you really wanted to knock off some goals and get some things done. And I feel like Spirit is taking you through a healing journey instead, or alongside of this. So you might be like really excited and have like all these things you want to do for yourself or in your future. But it's like Spirit is screaming at you. You need to take the time to heal first. You need to look after yourself first. So you're going to be at your full capacity to go into what you're meant to do next. It's like you're not going to be prepared for this next season of life, this next person, this next career, maybe family, whatever you're dealing with in this next season of life. You need your full capacity, your full energy for. So Spirit wants you to take a little reset. So if you need to go on vacation in the spring, if you need to just hang out with people that really care about you, if you need to take a pause, take time off work, if you just need to take it easy on yourself, I'm just feeling like the energy of like, give your body what it needs and put your priorities first. So really try to nurture yourself, try to parent yourself, as they say. Look, like really assess like what your needs are and what you actually need to feel good to move forward. And don't neglect, just because you've been neglecting some part of your health, mental, physical, whatever it is, spiritual, emotional, just because you've been neglecting something doesn't mean you should. And it might be the core to some of these issues that keep raising their head in your life. So I'm not saying that whatever bad happened was your fault. I'm saying it might be causing some kind of circular motion in your life to have this lesson repeat until you deal with it, until you learn to stick up for yourself, until you learn to heal, until you learn to avoid these kind of situations, or until you learn to choose yourself first. So Spirit is like screaming at you, please just rest, please just take time for yourself, and take it easy. So that's the energy I'm seeing for spring. Like really take it easy on yourself, give yourself what you need. And I feel like for a lot of people, this is like taking time off or taking time away. So if you can go on a little vacation, if you can take like a couple days off work or a week, if you can go somewhere with friends, like do it. Don't be afraid to pamper yourself. Don't be afraid to take it easy. I feel like you need this and don't feel bad about it. Let's look at summer group 2. Okay. So things are looking up in the summer. I feel like this was a little heavier. You were dealing with some BS, you were healing from some BS, and now you're working through it. So, oh, nice. Okay. Summer's gonna be a lot more fun, a lot more action with the 8 of Wands here, 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're finally going to be settling into this rhythm where you're putting your needs first with the Queen of Cups. You're taking action towards the things that you want, the people you want. I feel like you're opening up to life. Like you're saying yes to invitations. You're going out with people. You're meeting new people. You're going new places. And you're looking for situations that are equal give and take. I feel like you might have been taken advantage of in the past or had situations that didn't weigh out the same when you really looked at it. Like maybe you were giving more than you should have, or giving to the wrong situations, or just whatever you were investing in wasn't working out for you. So this is like your investments are actually like giving you a return. I feel like your friendships are feeling more reciprocal. Your people you're interested in or dating relationships are more reciprocal here with the Queen of Cups. It's really positive energy. I feel like you really are putting your needs forward. You're surrounding yourself with people that allow you to be in this soft energy, in this receptive energy. With the cups here, you're taking what life brings you, but only the good parts. Like you're not accepting BS, but you're putting yourself out there. So I feel like this is like kind of like a glow up season in the summer. Also kind of like coming back to yourself, reinventing yourself kind of thing. So I feel like it's very positive, and you're loving this energy in the summer. So you're getting what you want out of life, and you're taking action towards it, and you're feeling fulfilled and confident for the first time. So if this year starts out rough for you, it's kind of like a gentle buildup. The spring is more gentle. You're focusing on things that matter to you. And then in the summer, it's definitely more fun. If you're wanting to date, that is a definite possibility. You'd have plenty of suitors, and like good suitors. I feel like these are people that are willing to actually like spend time on you, spend money on you, open up to you emotionally. Like these are good options. It's not people that are emotionally unavailable or abusive in any way or toxic. I feel like this is actually good situations. So if you're open to that, I'm definitely seeing that here. I'm definitely seeing that as an option. If you want to put yourself out there, you would have a lot of luck with that, and it would be people that would be positive for you. So just know that. So if you're like nervous to get back into the dating scene, if this was a relationship issue, it's gonna go totally fine, even way better than you expected. Just use your discernment on who you're going out with. And if this is just life, love, if this is just life, career in general, like your mojo, like putting yourself back out there, I feel like you're just gonna feel totally on top of your game this summer. You might, like I said, have some kind of glow up, or you're just feeling confident in yourself. So I feel like it's more of like an inner confidence that's just gonna shine outward and draw a lot of good things into your life. So that's more exciting for summer. Expect that. Let's look at fall. Group 2. The Emperor and the Nine of Swords. So oh, and then this card, the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. We'll get to this card in a second. So I feel like you might have almost such an upturn of your luck that you get in your head a little bit and start to have like imposter syndrome. That's what it's called. Like when you might have like such a glow up that you start to second guess yourself here. Don't let your pride take over. So be careful of that in the fall. I feel like you're going to have like some kind of level up that's very significant. This could be financial, and this could just be like your reputation, like a respect thing. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, like you're moving ahead. You're hitting some kind of milestone, some kind of big goal. And this could definitely be like a financial windfall, but don't get inside your head about it. So you might second guess yourself. You might question if you can handle this. It might just be like nerve-wracking. Maybe you're signing a contract. Maybe you're starting a new business. Maybe you're taking on like an investor, some kind of new step in a new direction financially or personally. It might freak you out a little bit, but don't. This is like Spirit just telling you, like, if you start to second guess yourself, don't worry. You're going to be fine here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. So this would be a good contract. This would be a good step in the right direction. This is going to work out for you just fine. I feel like it's just something new to you that you're going to need a little bit of a boost to conquer or to get into and not second guess yourself. So if you have a business venture that comes up in fall, a new relationship, a new opportunity, an advancement of some kind, I feel like Spirit is saying, keep yourself open to this because it could really work out for you. Like, this could be your thing. This could be your turn. This could be something that really pushes you forward that you've needed for a while. So don't push it away out of fear, and don't second guess yourself that you can't handle it. You definitely can, and this is going to be awesome for you. So Spirit is just like encouraging you that this is what I was feeling before I looked at your cards. We're starting off with a little bit of a rough patch now, and then you're working through some healing. By summer, you're going to be having a lot of fun, and I feel like by fall, you're going to get serious and make some real power moves. So that's like the overall energy I'm getting for the year, group 2. And your overall theme is sacred mirrors. So I feel like this is just about acceptance, like accepting who you are, accepting who others are, seeing yourself in others, others like empathizing with who you are and the decisions you've made. I feel like you're just kind of like realizing that humans are humans at their core, and we all make mistakes, we all bleed, we all stink, we all like have some of the same issues, even though we're not the same. So I think it's just kind of like this overall spiritual acceptance of what is, who you are and who others are, and not trying to control, not trying to change things, not trying to force outcomes. But I feel like this is more like giving into the universe and who you're meant to be and who others are meant to be, and the decisions that you make and they make. It's just kind of like letting everything settle and realizing it is what it is, kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like it's like deepening your compassion this year. You're going to realize other people struggle with the same things that you do, and vice versa. And you're going to see this like theme of mirrors, I feel like, where, I don't know, if you have children, you might notice little things that they do, little quirks that they have, and realize that you do the same thing. Or like maybe one of your parents has like an annoying thing that they do, and then you realize you're doing that. This could be a friend, a colleague, something like that. I feel like you're going to start to notice these patterns of people in your life being human, and how we all kind of reflect each other in different ways. So if that makes sense, that's kind of the overall theme I'm seeing for group 2. Hang in there. The year starts off pretty rough. Go easy on yourself, please. You have so much good stuff coming through. Even starting in spring, a lot of healing, but just don't be afraid to work through this. It's going to turn around for you is what I'm seeing, group 2. And this is going to be actually a really good year for you. A lot of this stuff maybe you didn't want to face, but it's actually going to bring through a lot of awesome changes and good things in your life. So hang on. It's going to be worth it. Don't give up on yourself. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought, and comment down below. Check my links if you want to book with me. You can DM me or email me for a reading, and I'd love to work with you guys. Take care. Okay, pile 3, if you chose my Carnelion, this is your pile. Let's look at your 2023 forecast. This is going to be a really brief overview, kind of a look ahead at the different seasons. We're going to start in winter, move through the year, and just pick up some major themes you're going to be dealing with. So that's the focus of this reading. Let's see. We'll start for winter, you guys. So this is current energy for the next three or so months. So we've got, you know what, I'm going to take this. This was actually came out reversed. So Queen of Swords, and then we've got the 5 of Cups reversed. So I'm taking this energy similar to last pile, but not as intensely. It's you're being a bit defensive. You've got the defense up here with the Queen of Swords. You're resonating more with your logical side. You're kind of turning your back on your emotions. You don't want to face something, or you're working through healing something that was really frustrating and disappointing. Someone might have dragged you into a third-party situation. If that's not for you, you just dealt with a situation that was kind of disappointing. For a lot of you, I'm getting this is something to do with love.
All right, sorry, that was my kids. I'm trying to film more with them awake, and so we'll see how this goes. But anyway, there might be some interruptions, you guys. My apologies. So yeah, so if you know the Five of Cups energy, if you know tarot, it's just you're dealing with disappointment. Something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Someone might have chosen someone else over you. It's like you're probably dealing with a karmic relationship. So this pile is feeling really specific. So if this isn't your energy, check out another pile. But I feel like you were dealing with something very karmic, whether it was your job or a romantic relationship, where you felt really disappointed in this, but it was because Spirit was trying to get you out of this situation and focus on either a true soulmate you have in your life or a better opportunity that's coming your way. They're preparing for you. So it's like you have to move on from this job or move on from this relationship, something like that. Like you have to deal with an ending to bring about what's actually meant for you and what's better for you. So it's put you in this cold, kind of detached energy. You might be a little angry, or just you've shut off your emotions. Possibly you just didn't want to deal with the gravity of the situation, or you didn't feel like processing it. So yeah, so let me see. Let me look at the overall theme is the moon. Yeah, it's like you're trying to hide how much it hurts or how disappointed you are. Like you don't really want to show the world what you're dealing with internally. I feel like you're dealing with this pain very privately. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. You're putting on a cold front or a happy face, or just you're appearing strong to the people around you, but you might break down in private, you might cry in private, or you're just like low-key really disappointed. Some of you might be overindulging or dealing with like depressive moods. I'm not saying it's like actual depression.
Oh, cute.
It's more just like heavy kind of moods that come through as you're processing this loss, is what I'm feeling. So it's not pretty, but it's necessary. I feel like Spirit really wants to drive home that this is leading you to something better. Okay. It's leading you to something better. And I know like that sounds cliche, or like everyone says that, but in this case, the cards are actually showing that. So with the Five of Pentacles coming out, or sorry, Five of Cups coming out reversed, Spirit's saying this was intentional. Like we had to take you through this disappointment. You had to learn this lesson because there's something better for you. So, yeah, it's like you might not have wanted to let go of an old car that you had that got you through college, and it was like reliable and you didn't have payments, and that was great. But you might be getting a promotion, and then you can afford this safer car that's newer and will have like a lot of luxuries to it that you didn't know that you were missing. So there's like something better waiting for you that you're afraid to take hold of, but it's like right there. So that's just an example. But let's move on to springtime, you guys. Let's see what's coming through for your energy. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay, and then I'm gonna look at the theme right now. Knight of Pentacles. So you feel like something is out of reach, like some goal or some career thing is out of reach. I feel like it's more Spirit is just trying to teach you to go through the natural ups and downs of life. Like some seasons will be high, some seasons will be low, and to just like move through that. To not, it's like a correction of your perspective and your expectations. Not that you're not going to be successful, but you just need to learn to go through the waves. Like sometimes you're just going to be up and sometimes you're going to be down, and that doesn't mean you're not successful. It just means you're human. Your business is going through different seasons. You as a person are going through different seasons. Like this is just life. Like so it's kind of more just like correcting your mindset. I feel like you're too hard on yourself. Maybe you beat yourself up every time there's some kind of like lull in your business or in your confidence. And you are a Queen of Pentacles, so it's like you have everything you need. You are completely successful. It's just you have to learn how to manage your emotions in this context. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and your work means a lot to you. Maybe you've been with your company a really long time and you take your position very seriously. Look at this as like it's just an adjustment of your perspective. Like you completely have everything you need as the Queen of Pentacles here. It's just you need to learn how to balance maybe insecurities or doubts that will come in at times, good days and bad days kind of thing. With the, it's like you have this instinct to like run. Imposter syndrome, like maybe you're new, like a new manager, or you have a new business or something like that. Like something's going really well for you, and you feel like flighty about it at times. Like you're scared, like you almost want to shy away from this responsibility, or you don't feel like you'll be able to fill these shoes or be as successful as you see yourself or as you want to be. So I feel like this is a lot of just nerves and working through negative emotions. This can also be dealing with naysayers, people that are unsupportive of you, and other people's emotions about where you're going in life or the moves that you're making. So maybe you have people in your circle that are not supportive. Maybe they don't understand your path. Maybe you have conflicting views on how to run your business, raise your children, political views, how you see the world, whatever. But I feel like your actions are gonna prove to yourself and to others like your strength of character. Like you, at the end of the day, you just keep grinding. You just keep working on your goals. You're just always there for your family. You're just always that dependable one. It's, if you have naysayers that don't believe in you, I feel like you win them over and they start actually supporting you. The more they follow you, the more they get to know you, because they realize you're authentic. They realize you're not doing this for any kind of ill intention, or like you're a person that has integrity. Like you actually back up what you say. You are who you say you are. You're there for the people that you care about. It's just, I don't know. So I feel like you have like strength of character here with the Knight of Pentacles. You might be learning, you might be still growing, but you're headed in the right direction and you're proud of who you are. So I feel like this is going to reflect to the people around you, specifically in the springtime. So something significant might happen during that time. You might struggle with more doubt during that time, or get a little bit of recognition. I feel like some kind of level up is going to happen for you, and it's going to bring on these feelings, but just keep going. You're going to prove to yourself that all you have to worry about is today. You don't have to worry about tomorrow, next year. You just have to get through today. So if you can put like 100% into today, I feel like that will get you through this season. Let's move on to summer. Okay, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands. Ooh. So for some of you, this is a warning. The Hierophant. There might be like a spoiled offer coming your way, or an opportunity that you shouldn't take. And I don't really like giving these kind of messages, but when warnings come out, I feel like I should give them. Seven of Swords is never really good energy to me, depending on what is surrounding it. Lets me know like how serious it is or what we're talking about here. In relation to the Six of Wands, it's like something you really want, or a victory, or something you would normally say yes to, but there's a catch. There's like something, like if you knew this information, you wouldn't say yes. So someone might be misinforming you or deceiving you to get you to agree to something, but if you knew the full terms, or if you knew everything that was going to happen, or something behind the scenes you don't know about, you wouldn't say yes. So I feel like you need to do your research if something comes at you in the summer, whether this is career related, love, friends. If you get some kind of opportunity that you're really excited about, I just feel like read the fine print, or just do some spiritual research, I guess, if this is like a relationship or a person, to see if you should trust it. At the end of the day, with the Hierophant here, I feel like your intuition will give you a nod about who or what this is. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for you to say no to this, because you're gonna really want to, or it's gonna look really good on the outside,
but I feel like you know deep down this isn't for you, or this isn't going to work out for you. And I feel like Spirit is saying trust your gut. If something seems too good to be true, it's because there's something you don't know. So there is a catch. So yeah, I hate to give that message, you guys, but something in the summer really will, I don't know, test like test your intuition. It's going to test your character a little bit. Like, I don't know, just be cautious, because I feel like this might have some big consequence, or cause you to lose something that you would want. I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be kind of like a false thing. It's going to seem like what you want, but it's a false version of that. So do you want a fake false version of your dream, something you've wanted, or do you want the real thing? So whether this is love, a project, a career, something, just be careful is what all I'm gonna say for summer. Just be careful with that one. Let's finish this up and look at fall to wrap up the year. 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Ooh, okay, so I'm seeing for some of you, this is travel. You're gonna get an opportunity to go away here. You're gonna be able to pick the destination. I feel like you're either winning a trip, or someone's offering you a trip or taking you on a trip. This might be last minute, or it could be like a surprise as well. If you have a significant other, I feel like they might be surprising you with something, or this could also be a group of friends. This could be like a really fun trip. I feel like just in general, you're going to be celebrating a lot throughout the holidays. You're going to be seeing people that you care about, maybe going to parties, celebrations, meeting up with people. This is a lot of friend energy, but this could be romance as well. If it is romance, I feel like you might have 2 options, or if you're in a committed relationship, I feel like they're taking you somewhere fun. So you guys might be going like on an away trip for the holidays. And for you that stay in town, I feel like it's gonna be a season where you're really gonna let off some steam. Let me see, 6 of Pentacles. I got this in another group too. You want to hang out with and spend time with people that reciprocate your energy, whether that's colleagues, family, friends, lovers. You don't want things to be one-sided or deceitful, so or disappointing. So you're really only seeking and only nourishing healthy relationships in all contexts. So, and I feel like you're spending time, like maybe catching up with old friends that you miss, or this could be like getting out into the dating scene again and being like a little more just like careful about who you're choosing to spend time on, or being more unapologetic or upfront if you're just not feeling somebody. And I feel like if this is your relationship, you guys are spending time on each other and like going on like a getaway with your friends or something like that. I feel like you're just spending time on each other and things that you care about. So I even feel like my mood lightening right now. So it's the end of the year is going to be pretty great for you guys. A much needed change of pace from like the harshness you felt in the winter and the like indecision. Like there's really good things coming in spring, but you're just kind of indecisive about it or not feeling worthy of it or ready for it. And in the summer, you just need to be careful. I don't think there's bad things coming through. There's just going to be something false that's going to present itself you need to be aware of. And then in the winter, or sorry, like the end of the year, towards the end of the year, like October, November, December, the energy is gonna be really lighthearted and fun. Like I'm feeling just a lot of good times, memories, laughter, that sort of thing. So your overall mood of the whole year is the Oracle card, and you guys got Rise. That's super applicable. It definitely goes with the mood of this pile. Like you're dealing with heavier things, and then you break through, and it's like you're able to breathe, you're able to have fun and appreciate just the good you have in life. And so I love that for you guys. I love that overcoming kind of energy, and yeah, good for you. So I feel like Spirit just wants to remind you, these are just like little tidbits and warnings. This isn't like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so heavy. They just kind of want to talk you through what you're already going through. It's going to be pretty good. Let me know what you guys thought of this reading. If you resonated with this, if you feel like you know what's going on or what's
coming through. If you watch this at the end of 2023, let me know if I was accurate. I love that. So thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later. Okay, last pile 4, Labadorite. If you chose Labadorite, this is your pile. So let's look at your year ahead 2023, what's coming in for you. As always, you can DM me, email me, check out my links for my website and all that information. Thank you guys for your business, truly. I'm letting you know that I usually don't film with my kids around. They are awake, so hopefully there won't be too many distractions, but if there's background noise, that's why. Let's look at the energy right now, January through March. Interesting. So I feel like you're walking through something really spiritual, or you might be stepping into a spiritual career path. Some of you have just discovered like your spiritual side. If you grew up in like a religious setting or maybe non-religious, you're starting to look at belief systems, or you might be stepping into something literally with the Page of Pentacles here. You might be learning a new practice of spirituality or taking on like a mentorship program or something like that. I feel like you're diving into a new practice, a new form of study with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Page of Pentacles. This is like moving forward and advancement, but it's also a novice and a learning type energy. So I feel like you're becoming someone's like understudy. You're diving into something that you really want to learn more about, or you might be taking this on as like a career path. My love. If you guys notice, that's why my sleeves are different. It's a different day. So this is my last pile 4. Let's finish up your 2023 look ahead. So we're going to kind of see season by season what's going on. So what we already pulled here was the Page of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we were talking about you're starting a new spiritual endeavor or career or opportunity. I'm feeling like this is either something personal, like you might be getting initiated to some kind of group or club or organization, or you're taking on like an apprenticeship or school or learning about a specific skill that has something, it's in a spiritual field, or this is like an actual like employment, like a job or a business. So those are the main things I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is going to be successful. So your winter is looking awesome, or January through March. And I would just say trust your gut with this. If you're not sure if you're going to be successful or you're nervous or whatever it is, I feel like if you lean on your gut in this opportunity or this situation, you won't be disappointed. This is going to come through for you with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is karmic payout. Like this is something you've been owed and it's finally coming around to you. So let's move on to spring. So April through June, we've got 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. So I feel like if you're in any kind of business partnerships that have to do with your friends, this might be tricky, or you might hit some like muddy waters. Sometimes it's really hard to mix business with pleasure. Sometimes best friends can go in on a project together or a business and it takes off, and sometimes there's unforeseen tensions that come up, or it's hard to call each other out where you need to professionally or something like that. So if you hit some roadblocks with some colleagues or friends, I feel like there's just a lesson in this. Like Spirit is trying to maybe move you away from these people. Like you're focused on these cups that aren't working out for you, but there's a better one. So I feel like you need to assess your close relationships, your friendships, or people that you're spending a lot of time with. These could be work colleagues. Are these good influences on you? Do you have the same mindset? Do you have the same values and goals? Are you working towards bettering yourselves? Or are these people dragging you down or keeping your energy stagnant, where you're not in the same mindset to like work on your goals or just feel healthy, like you're moving forward in life? So this is like a soft warning. I don't feel like it's something like too icky. It's just more like this is something Spirit wants you to address in your life. It's going to come up to the forefront during this season, towards spring, and they want you to handle it accordingly, or just know that this is kind of life, and when something doesn't work out, it might actually be for your good and there's something better coming along. So if you're working through some kind of disappointing situation, like that sounds like cliche, but just, yeah, try to see that this thing might be changing, or something, you might be moving away from something, or just dealing with a disappointment in a situation or a person to move you on to something better. So Spirit's like allowing this to happen to you because they have something better for you. So it sucks right now, like ripping off the band-aid or dealing with this loss or this disappointment, but in the end, you're gonna be happy that you walked away from it. So I feel like these are people from your past, or past work colleagues, or past friends that are kind of getting in your way, or they're just not, I feel like they're not really supportive of you for some reason. They might be jealous of what you're doing. They might be not on the same page, but there's someone in your past, or someone you've brought along your journey that you need to let go of, that's really not a true supporter. And I feel like this is probably work related. Could just be like a competitive colleague kind of thing, or this is like a competitive friend that they're just not headed in the same direction as you, or they can't appreciate your different journeys. They're starting to compare too much, and get in toxic energy. So it's something Spirit wants you to nip in the butt. Maybe you can point this out and talk to this person and figure it out, or maybe you need to cut ties. So I'm feeling like this is more of a person, and it's either a friend or a work colleague. So that's what's really coming through. I don't see, I mean, it could be love if it, like, you guys mixed romance and work possibly, but I'm seeing more just friendships, so, or colleagues. So anyway, that's kind of weird energy there, you guys, but you'll be happy that you've dealt with it, and it needs to be addressed. So just don't fret about that. Like, I don't know, don't dread it. It's gonna happen. Summertime, so it's more like July, August, September. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. Oh, interesting. What? And the Hermit. Okay. This is very push and pull energy. This is, the Knight of Pentacles is taking it slow, calculating your moves, and working diligently towards something that you want. And the Chariot is kind of like taking more bold actions, taking a hurried approach, or it's not really setting back. It's not the same energy as the Knight of Pentacles. It's more of a hurried energy. And then it's funny because the Hermit is just like total like not like non-active, like you're just sitting inside in a meditative mode, contemplating the universe and your life, and it's very much a like tucked away kind of energy. You're sitting inside, you're studying, you're focusing on your inner being, and it's more of a spiritual card. So I feel like all these together in the summer, you're gonna be all over the place. I feel like your summer is gonna be pretty chaotic, but not in a bad way. You're diligently working towards things that you want. I feel like these are in the background, but then you're gonna be racing around, maybe traveling, seeing people, going on vacation, whatever you like to do in the summer, more activities. So it's kind of like a lot of work hard, play hard energy is going on through your summer, but you're also taking time for your spiritual side. So I feel like depending on the level of heaviness, it's gonna be different for all of you. Depending on this situation in the spring, some of you are just letting loose and also learning to balance your own energy. I feel like you're like, okay, I'm taking care of business. I deserve to have fun and do this and that with maybe even new friends or just people you do care about. But then you're also seeing that like you don't want to neglect your spiritual growth at the same time, or just taking time for yourself to really reflect, either whether that's like meditating on growth or changes you want to make in your life, or meditating on like manifestations and things you're trying to draw into your life. or healing from the past. It's like you're not afraid to face yourself, and you're actually finding a lot of comfort in doing this. It's maybe feeling more natural. Maybe you found like a new way to meditate. Maybe instead of like sitting on a pillow and trying to concentrate, maybe you're running, maybe you're hiking, maybe you're doing yoga. Maybe you like started a podcast, maybe you started to do painting. I feel like you're finding another way to meditate that's more natural to you, or might be a little more active, or it just fits your personality in some way, so it's working for you. And I feel like Spirit wants to say they're proud of you, and I don't know why that's coming through, but I feel like there's a lot of diligence in this Knight of Pentacles. You've clearly been through a lot, and you're a very strong person is what's coming through. It's like you don't give up on yourself, and you don't give up on your end goal. Like, even when you have disappointments, even when you're like starting something new, or that might feel overwhelming, like you're very new at it, you're not giving up. And so that is very honorable. You might have some earth placements, you don't have to. I just feel like you're embodying that steadiness of not giving up on whatever you're working towards. And I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of good energy in the summer. It does feel a little chaotic, but I feel like you are organizing your life. Like you're not compartmentalizing per se, but it's more like you're just getting a handle on things. Like, I am making time for myself, I am making time for my friends, I'm getting everything handled with my business or work. So you're kind of like evening yourself out on all levels. It's a very like refreshing energy. It feels really good. So just know that like this summer is going to feel really good, and you're going to really enjoy just this sense of like you're getting a grip on everything in your life. It's feeling like it's running smoothly. So let's look at the end of the year, fall for 2023. The Sun and 10 of Cups. Aw, in the world. Aw. Let's pull out the main theme. I'm pulling one oracle card for every pile, and this is kind of like your overall theme, and then we'll look at the end of the year. Success and transformation. This totally applies. That's so funny. Like, it summarizes what I'm talking about, like the ups and downs that you've gone through this year, but it's all leading to something really good. Well, at least that's what the cards are saying. That's what I'm about to get into. So these are two of the happiest cards in the deck. The Sun represents just like joy and fulfillment. It can represent family, children, and then similarly the 10 of Cups is like happily ever after. This can be engagement, marriage, work, just family, people you do care about. It doesn't have to be like a married family. And there's just like a lot of love, laughter, taking care of one another, and really good reciprocal energy. And then with the World here, this is like topping off the energy, saying like anything is possible. You feel on top of the world. You feel supported. You feel like all your needs are being met. Your relationships are going amazing. You might be meeting someone new at the end of the year, or you might be leveling up a current relationship. This could be literally you're getting married or engaged, or maybe committing to each other, having that discussion, maybe laying out the ground rules for your relationship. This could be moving in together. It could be buying a house. Maybe telling people in your life that you guys are official. This could be having a child. This could be getting pregnant. This is a lot of things, but it's very happy, and it definitely goes with like the celebratory season of the holidays. So I feel like this is really good. Some of you might be getting a new tattoo, maybe. Maybe you have a birthday towards the end of the year and you want to spoil yourself with some new ink. Go for it. Just find a good artist and plan that out, because it's forever. That's all I can say. But yeah, and some of you might have like a tie to florist or florist. I don't think floristry is a word, but working with flowers, sunflowers in particular. You might be really into gardening. You might start a garden or start planning one for spring kind of thing. But yeah, pile 4, your energy definitely matches your overall theme here, and even your crystal. It's like you are definitely issuing in change in your life, and it's going to be pretty good. Like, the beginning of the year feels exciting. The spring feels like you're just working through something. It'll be different for everyone, but it's like necessary to move you into this really balanced, healthy energy, and then a ton of abundance. Like, this is such good cards. You guys have no idea. I can't even think of like any better. I mean, you could get like the Empress or Temperance, like a healing card, but this is like really great. This is just like celebrating yourself, celebrating your loved ones, and feeling really good. I feel like you're just gonna feel really good. Maybe if you've been dealing with depression or mental health or any kind of struggles or just some rough patches, you're gonna feel a relief at the end of the year. Like, I just feel like you're gonna kind of hit a groove, either financially or personally or in a relationship. You're just gonna feel like you have a weight lifted off your shoulders. So this is looking really awesome, Pile 4. I'm gonna wrap that up for you. Let me know what you thought. Check out our link if you want to book with me. I still have a sale running right now. I'm gonna close that out. I might let it go to the end of the month, the end of January, but check out that if you want a discount on my readings. And then, yeah, comment if this resonated, what you thought of it, and if you watch it at the end of the year, let me know if that fit, what happened to you this year. And I love that you guys are watching. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.